Spider-Man, Spider-Man, does whatever a spider can. Spins a web anytime, catches thieves just like flies. Look out, here comes the Spider-Man.
We'll need the entire sample as a base to produce more doses.
How long will that take?
A few hours, maybe a day.
What if we use it to cure someone right now?
Then there won't be enough to cure the others.
Oh, shit. That's a real trolley problem dilemma.
Is it?
I'll give you a few
Is
minutes.
it at all?
Yeah. Do you save one life or do you save countless others?
No. It's choosing not to save a life or actively killing a whole bunch of people.
Yeah.
Fuck. Never mind.
You just said the same thing I did.
up.
You're gonna be
Shut
okay,
up.
man.
Don't talk to me.
I've got the cure right here.
Take off your mask. I want to see my nephew.
Everyone knows. Shh. Shh. They all knew.
You knew?
I've known for a while.
I never wanted you to worry.
I did. And I am so proud of you. And Ben would be too. All the people you've saved.
Look at the light coming through his ear.
I didn't get a
I
chance.
don't know what to
Oh,
do.
you'll get a chance.
Yes, you do.
Oh. Oh.
Both hands on the controller.
What?
Put both hands on the controller.
What?
Unlike Night in the Woods, everybody has a choice to make.
What?
What?
I
remember there being a choice here. God damn it! Fucking balls! No!
What?
That's what I get for playing the game fucking drunk!
Oh my
Oh,
god!
I felt really bad too. I felt so bad. I was like, oh, I could have saved May. Oh, I could have saved May if I just hit the other button, but I didn't. Oh, I look like such a fucking ass right now.
When has there ever been a choice? When has there ever been another choice at any point in this game? You ruined May's death! I can't feel bad because I'm laughing at your misfortune too hard.
God damn it.
Oh my god.
Oh, man.
Oh, I'm sweating from laughter.
I felt so bad for killing her.
Oh my
And
god.
I didn't even do it.
Oh.
Ugh, now I'm cold. By the way, I'm cold. That's, yep,
Oh my god.
that's May's virtual ghost haunting me.
For the choice you didn't make?
Yep, he's on the raft.
You don't say.
Oh, I don't. His clothes do.
You don't say.
No, I don't. His clothes. We just talked about this. He has an anger.
No.
He has a little bit of an anger. It's been 3 months.
No.
Look who's there.
Hi,
I'm so
Mary
happy.
Jane Watson, Associate Editor.
Congrats!
Thank you.
I knew you could do it.
What about you? Find a job yet?
Oh, no, but
I'll be right with you, honey. Thank you.
Fucking.
I was actually considering maybe a career change.
Hmm?
Yeah, I think I might want to become a chef.
I'm sorry. No, it's. You're a scientist. A
What kind
good
of
one.
scientist?
Yeah, the last project.
Don't
I
worry
worked on,
about
I created
all
a
of it.
monster octopus that almost destroyed the city. So.
He's good at all the sciences.
He really is, and it's
I mean,
irritating.
you do make a hell of a chicken curry.
I do. Still working on my dumplings though.
Going camping?
Oh, my new place isn't gonna be ready for about a week, so I'm gonna be crashing with Miles for the next few nights.
Oh,
Not
you
at
know,
my place.
you can always stay at my place. Only if you want to.
No, I mean, yes. I mean, no, I don't.
Miles was
want to,
all
but
excited.
I do want to, but only if you do.
I never stopped wanting to.
I haven't gotten laid in over a year, dude. Like, just let me have this emotional moment for a second and live this vicariously.
Oh, you.
Yay!
Miles
That's not me
was
clapping.
all excited
That's
for
me
a
clapping.
sleepover.
Oh,
They were
don't
all
worry.
ready for a sleepover party.
Alright, so...
They were gonna get so much nerd shit talked about.
Oh, there's... Of course, this is a Marvel movie, so there's a post-credit scene. So... Alright. So this is the credits. Technically the game is over. We're gonna do the DLC and stuff. But, Brennan... What'd you think?
This is a really fun game.
Okay.
I like it a lot.
Okay.
The story was really good, and I really love that they went with the choice of just going, fuck it, we're doing a fully realized Spider-Man. No more of this bullshit origin story stuff. People have seen enough. Fucking fully realized Spider-Man. But they also were like, let's make one of his major villains like the villain in this game. Because it was... They kind of did a bait and switch with me. Because I thought it was going to be Mr. Negative all the way through. But then he gets dealt with in like Act 2.
Yeah.
And then it's, no, Doc Ock.
Is Doc Ock the real villain?
I mean, I know you've been pushing your fucking goddamn Henry Osborn shit, the whole thing, where he's like, oh, he's the villain, but he's not the villain.
You wanna...
Henry Osborn wasn't throwing anyone off buildings in this game.
Okay, so I'm gonna need you to back it up a little bit.
And it sounded like he was doing, I mean, the time we spent in his fucking apartment, it seemed like he was, he is a little bit of a piece of shit, but also that he, like Doc Ock, has some fucking good good ideals that he's working towards. He seems like he's trying to save his son a little bit.
Okay, real quick.
What are you doing?
You've been saying Henry Osborn. What does it say right there?
Norman. Fuck!
Yeah! His son's name is Harry, so
Harry.
you're...
Who the fuck is Henry?
I got no fucking clue. I got nothing.
Why didn't
I
you
got
just...
nothing.
Why didn't you just say Brennan? You're saying the name wrong.
Because I wanted you to
Norman
see it
Osborn, what the
on
fuck?
the internet.
Oh. What would have happened if that spider that bit Miles had bitten Spider-Man? Would he have just doubled down and gotten extra spider
I
powers?
feel like this is a question that's been answered, and I'm going to say yes.
Is it like when Kira got stabbed with the arrow again and he gained bites the dust?
Bites the dust.
Yeah. Is that what happens?
No, but I feel like when Spider-Man's in that shot specifically, he looks like a child. It's a great segue. So, avoided that conversation. Alright. Anything else you can add about Spider-Man, your experience with it?
It's a good game. It's awkward how I'm bad at it that when the camera comes on. And also that's been like 2 weeks since I played it, so...
I mean, I guess fair. Alright.
We maybe should have planned that a little better.
I'm not an expert or anything, but I think it's in the way.
Watch the last clip. The fucking bit before we started this session where you're like, oh, we're gonna finish the game today. Cut to 2 weeks later.
Hey, so Pete,
Yeah.
Here we go.
I kinda gotta talk to you about something I can't tell my mom about.
What's up?
Well,
Oh shit.
weird things have
I'm
been
gay.
going on. Like physically.
Oh,
Peter's like, oh no, it's guy talk.
Your body starts to change, and you're noticing some areas, for example.
How old is Miles? He's like 15.
Not that. I love that. I
Yeah.
love the face.
Yeah.
Oh god, this game is so good at expressions.
Better that I just, I'll show you. It's pretty weird, right?
He showed him his. I'll show you mine. You show me yours.
This is where Miles finds out that Peter is Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Yay! Hey, look. Shorter
I'm
Cook
sad
Stanley.
now.
All right, so
Oh, that's really awkward. That you called him creepy.
oh fuck
recorded...
you! Oh, and then he died like a week later.
Yeah, that's really awkward.
Look, Stan Lee is incredible, and I love him very much. It is not my fault that in this game he looks a little unnerving because he has a very detailed face. He looks
exactly. He looked correct.
He looked unreal in real life. I love him very much. I actually was working when someone texted me and they said, "Hey, Stan Lee passed away this morning," and I dropped off my person. And then instead of going to lunch, I cried in my car.
Yeah.
Yep. And
that's a bummer.
I was like, oh my god. This is really sad. and then as I'm done crying, because I have to pick them back up and take them back to their house, right before I picked them up, my mind's like, hey, remember that time you said he looked really fucking creepy on that video game on camera? And it's gonna be on screen, online, after he died now.
Oh,
and then I had to not cry while driving this person home. I had to have a full conversation with them. And guess what I had a conversation with them about?
Was it about Stanley?
Nope. It was about how cold it was, and this is the weather now.
Tim Brennan. No relation.
You mean your first name and his last name are the same, but you're not related?
Yeah. What a crazy world, huh?
I wonder if Mark Cerny is related to Amanda Cerny.
I don't know.
She's really pretty. Also, hey, Amanda Cerny, I'm single. If you're single, too.
Who the fuck is Amanda Cerny?
Shut your mouth. She was on Vine, and she was really, really funny. And later on, I found out that she was a Playboy bunny.
Huh.
Which is interesting. But I thought that she was really cool before that. And then I felt weird. So it was like, that's weird. That's an odd thing for someone to have in their resume and then be like a legitimately funny Vine person.
Yeah.
Like, what is it that
gotta have a high charisma stat.
like, do you when you're famous, do you just do things and succeed at them now too because you're famous already?
Well, I mean, that doesn't always work. Case in fucking point with a bullet for me is always fucking oh god, what's his name? Michael Jordan, the basketball man. How he was like, oh, I must be good at baseball too.
I think that's different because he didn't stop being famous. He was famously bad at baseball.
He was infamous.
Yeah.
Oh shit! I'm gonna have to pay attention when I'm uploading that.
Trigger warning.
No, just be like, if this appears insensitive, it was recorded before things, annotations or whatever.
Yeah.
You keep making so much work for me.
I know, and like, fuck. Oh man, I'm just sad now.
Bringing the mood down.
You did it. Would have cost you no dollars not to say it.
I know. it's an unfortunate elephant in the room.
I have another friend who knows King Bach, or King Batch, whatever his name is.
I don't know who the fuck that is.
He's another Vine star guy.
Oh.
Look at me talking about Vine like it didn't die 3 years ago or whatever it is now.
I don't know anything about whatever it's called TikTok other than I've heard people describe it as Vine came back from the dead, but it wasn't right.
It's my little, because I watched a couple things and I was like, this is fucking horrible. And then my little brother's like, why are you watching TikTok? And I'm like, because it's supposed to be Vine 2.0. He's like, no, it's just Musical.ly again.
I'm not familiar with Musical.ly.
It's where people would like sing and dance with their phone.
Oh.
And then I'm pantomiming for the viewer. And they'd like flip it around and like do stuff. And then it would look like active with the music that it was synced to.
Like that one video of the guy with the vaporwave where he looks up in time with every beat. And it's just a loop. I'll show you later. Yeah.
Yeah.
The best recreation of vaporwave ever coming out of my mouth just now.
Dun, dun, dun,
Boy, this is a long
dun,
credit
dun.
sequence.
Yeah, you can skip it at any time.
But why would I cut off this amazing commentary that we're doing here, Nick? Why would I cut that short?
Because I don't want to have to do more work for editing.
Why would I ever cut this short?
Because I don't know what... You know I'm bad at social stuff. I don't know what's interesting that we've talked about. It's just all going in. And then our viewer count is going to go from... We have 6 videos uploaded now?
Shit, yeah.
Yeah, so we have 6 videos uploaded now. We have less than 10 views between all of them. We're going to go to 8. It's just going to...
I mean, episode 3 of Night in the Woods is all we're talking about. That's going to be the first video ever. Or wait, no, it's not episode 3. It's coming down the pipeline. We're talking about how we're going to get the first ever video with negative views. And I believe we can do it. I believe in us.
It's good. It's good to have a goal.
It's you know... See, that's why I always like to make, like, really low expectations. Because that way... if you meet them, right? It's like, okay, well, fine, he succeeded, right? And if you surpass them, it's like, oh, look, he went above and beyond. So the secret to happiness, folks, is to just lower all your standards, all of them, and then you'll be happy. And the world is a much better place.
So
you just lower your status. Take that slider and roll it down.
It's really depressing. Speaking of depressing things, I guess you're talking about making me play fucking dating simulators on a camera. You piece of shit. Why would you want to fuck my emotions like that?
Because there's dragons in it.
I don't care. Oh, there's dragons. How entertaining for you. And I'm going to sit there and be like, oh, wow. How do I have emotions?
I think they're all guys, too.
For a fake thing. What is with you? I remember that time we went drinking and Ginger Obi-Wan Kenobi came through. Ginger Ewan McGregor came through at the back door, and he winked at me, and I kissed him at some point that night, and then I've struggled for like 2 years with whether or not, like, how that made me feel.
I wasn't
and why
aware of
I
that
was
at all.
okay with it. He kissed me, actually. He put his he crooked his finger, he put it under my chin, and he kissed me, and I didn't know how to. Like, there wasn't any fight against it. Like, I've had just thought, like, what, how?
Don't worry, Nick. If you were gay, that'd be okay. Please release my arm.
If I were queer, would you still be here?
I would. That's true. Please release me, though. I don't like physical contact.
Continue the song.
I don't remember the rest of the song.
And I know that you would accept me too.
Oh yeah. You'd be ecstatic. You'd be like, well, guess I'm gay too.
Yeah. Fuck it. Let's get married. Do it.
I discovered once, like right after the Supreme Court ruling, that was like, oh hey, marriage should be a thing. Fuck it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Independently, myself and my brother were both just like, without discussing it, we had both been like, you know what, we could totally just do like a platonic marriage with friends. Like, just do it because we can now.
Yeah.
And I don't know.
I knew a couple guys in a school, and when they made it legal, they actually got contract married to each other.
Mm-hmm.
But they weren't gay.
Yeah.
And they would go out and they'd cruise for chicks together.
That's my husband.
And then, yes. And they would have weird, wild success and let people know. And then, ended up happening that they developed real feelings for each other.
I want a sitcom about these guys now.
Right? Like, sell your story. And
That's great.
I'm not allowed to talk about them with names to anybody.
Nope.
That's their wishes. They just... Because it's illegal to do a contract marriage in the military.
Oh, yeah.
Because that is gaming the entire system, so they don't want anybody to know that they started out as contract. Even though now they're like ride or die for each other, and it's fucking beautiful. They are so cute.
It'd be like how you were talking with Becky about...
Don't say that, because then there's evidence in case anything like that ever happens. But there's no discussion what the evidence is for. None.
Oh my, you're so stupid. You're so stupid. Oh my god. Well, I guess you're gonna have to just cut that out.
Welcome back from our audio issues. No one's gonna see this episode. This is literally 20 minutes of fucking credits. I'm just talking.
Yeah.
The title of this video is "Feel Free to Skip."
Do what I did with fucking the Demon Tower Let's Play, where I just make it one really long ass video, and anyone who wants to watch it can. But then the remainder of the content comes as scheduled next.
That's funny. Oh, Brennan.
Oh man, there's a lot of compliance people.
Oh yeah. Do you think that OSHA had to investigate their lab layout in the game? They're like, there are boxes way too close to this door. There have been 5 fires in this game. Is some of them preceding the game's events? No, this should be shut down. And then they called Norman Osborn. Real OSHA called fake Norman Osborn. They were like, we know you're the mayor of fake New York City. You gotta shut this down.
I heard that J. Jonah Jameson was mayor for a while. And then that's the end of that story.
Well, I just realized I could be talking about water clones.
Yeah,
right
please
now,
be
and
talking.
no one would ever hear it.
No, I'm gonna wait until side quests.
Yeah, I know.
Because we need to know about... What if Spider's Man was a water clone?
Obviously not. Because Spider's Man is a bunch of spiders.
What if they're all water clones of other spiders, though?
You can fuck all the way off.
I still don't understand why they're called water clones!
You're buying me
They're...
Chinese buffet. We're as soon as these credits are done, we're stopping the recording. You're buying me Chinese buffet.
Why are they called water clones if they're just Because I'm not called a water person. That was your argument, was that they're made mostly of water, but so am I. So why aren't they just clones? I need answers, Nick. Who can I ask this question to if not you? Made by the fucking guy named Jackal, who didn't have Jackal powers at the time, but then he later gained Jackal powers. Oh, fuck. We should have done some side stuff sooner or something. I would say thanks for watching, anyone that's still here with us.
But there's no chance that there's anybody watching
Well,
at this point.
I mean, there might be some. This is the LP that people are watching at the moment.
Whoa.
It may be because
Whoa.
the two friends that I have gotten pressured into watching our Let's Plays is DS, who doesn't care about Night in the Woods, and Becky, who plans to play Night in the Woods, so...
This is, yeah.
By the time this comes up... well, okay, at the time this comes up, though, it depends on if Smash was good. So we might do something with that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, man, I don't envy your having to edit this.
I do. I do.
You envy your having to edit this?
No, I envy future Nick, who's already done editing it.
Yeah.
That Nick is the lucky Nick.
Yeah.
Oh, dear God. I'm so tired. I'm so tired.
I'm really tired. It's... Oh, God, I have to fucking...
So I have a 4-year-old. He's really great. He didn't take a nap today. Or yesterday, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. He didn't take a nap Friday. He didn't take a nap Saturday. He sure as fuck didn't take a nap today, which is Sunday.
Gotta start slipping him some of that cough syrup.
We gave him ibuprofen on Friday night. Oh, that wasn't to knock him out. It was because he was holding on to Sif, who is a big kitty, and one of the dogs scared her, so she like jumped off of him.
Yeah.
But she's a big kitty.
Yeah.
She got big kitty claws.
Yeah.
And so they dug in like right here where Spider-Man got stabbed.
Yeah.
Like legit the same place.
All the way through.
Yeah, all the way through. He had bones sticking out of his like back. Anyways, no. But it doesn't matter because the world fucking ended.
Yeah.
The whole world stopped, and it turned into pure pain, and it just drilled into like. Spider-Man should have reacted how my 4-year-old reacted. That's where the realism, like that's where the lampshade falls off for me.
Yeah.
Is I've now seen someone experience true physical pain. There's no grunting.
Oh my God.
There's no gritting of the teeth and like looking back at something. There's both hands clutching at the air above where you've been struck. And just pure, no breath screaming for 10 minutes. Tears streaming down your face.
Jesus
your
Christ.
face is red. Your whole body is like red. And you're shaking. And your grandmama is holding you and patting you because your daddy is a horrible person and was cleaning kittens. And is trying not to laugh in front of you. Because he's just thinking about, oh man, that happened to Mike the other day and the reaction wasn't that different. It was a lot shorter. It was about 2 seconds of swearing.
I just saw a video today where there's a cat that like almost Herbert levels of like absolute unit, right? Just like a big fuck cat. And it comes up behind a lady while she's like brushing her teeth or just, getting ready for the day. And it just goes, I'm getting on that fucking shoulder and I don't care what happens in between me on the floor and me there. And it climbs up. Her pants go like halfway down when it gets up their upper pants. Her, like, it's clearly is digging, like, its back claws into just flesh for a minute.
Oh no.
As like, exposed shirt, and it eventually makes it up onto the shoulder, and it's just like, you can see her shoulder shaking from the weight of the cat.
That's great.
That's a good kitty.
That's a good ass kitty.
I want one. I want 12.
Oh, okay, I have 3.
No, I can't. My landlord won't let me. You haven't spoken a word to my landlord about more than one cat.
I was planning on bringing both of the candidate kittens here, but then we, would be recording, and then they'd be awake and meow, 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 meow.
Yeah.
Anyways, before we get too far away from what I said, as soon as I was done cleaning the kittens, I did go in there and hold on to him and guide him through his horrifying panic attack and traumatic experience, and explain to him that it wasn't in his words, kitty plan. He said it was a kitty plan. And I'm like, what? Like the first stable words out of his mouth were, it was a kitty plan. What? And he's like, it was a kitty plan. I'm like, what's a kitty plan? He's like, it's a plan that the kitty made. And I'm like, what? And the long and short of it is, that was a plan that the kitten had because she doesn't like how he holds her. And maybe I'll have figured out how to fix my...
Vinny says some weird shit when he's in pain. Because there was that time that I was hanging out with you and him and, he got scratched by bones.
Oh, yeah.
And he got
the Leonidas scratch?
Yeah. He was like, I don't like hanging out with Dad's friends anymore.
Oh, man. But... Oh yeah, no, the kitty just doesn't like how he holds her, and I'll put up a picture maybe if I remember to do it. That'll be the gift for watching this whole episode.
Yeah.
Is just there's a picture of Nick's kid holding a cat. Oh, isn't he cute? But the truth is, and she came up and she recognized he was upset and was trying to love on him. He's like, ah! Kitty, the kitty plan. He was talking about it today. It happened Friday night.
It was the worst pain he's ever felt in his entire existence.
It probably was.
And I envy that. I wish.
I don't know, man. I think every time you experience a new 10, it's worse. Because he experienced his first, he now has a 10. A new 10. One that's above being scratched in the face by a dog.
Yes.
Oh, man.
I don't know.
I remember he was screaming, and I thought he was laughing, and then you're like, dude, he got scratched. And I'm like, oh.
Yeah.
My deaf ass. Oh, shit. Yeah, calming him down from those is horrible. Oh, man. Yesterday he had, a panic attack kind of dealy. Because he didn't eat. He wouldn't eat.
Fuck!
He won't take a nap. He would barely drink anything, and I'm just there oh... my God. And he's just acting up. He accidentally broke a picture frame.
Ooh.
He did this thing and it's horrible. This is what really kicked it off. He went and he got into some stocking hangers that he's not supposed to because it's December 1st and we were getting ready for Christmas decorating this weekend.
Yeah.
And he pulls them out, and they'd been broken in the bag, but we didn't know that. What we see is Vinny come in and he comes in. I'm washing the kittens because they get fed and washed all the time, and he sets down a piece off of my stocking holder that has been around since I was 3 years old, and I don't lose my shit, but I'm like, where did this come from? And then Mom comes in and she's like, oh no, and she's like, oh my God, did you break these? And he immediately starts panicking, and I go and I pick him up and I set him on the couch and I'm like, buddy, tell me what happened. And he's like, because he thinks that we're going to be angry at him.
Yeah.
Because I'm angry,
but
I'm not yelling and I'm not outwardly expressing how furious I am that we've told you not to touch this shit.
Yeah.
Every day we tell you all the time, don't touch shit.
Yeah.
I've superglued so many things in that fucking house. But he's expecting to go into timeout. We're just like, what happened with it? And eventually we get it. And he's like I was like, when you...
Where is he? Where's the Joker?
Oh my God. I felt like me just being like, what happened was the equivalent of him being like, yeah, if you drop me off this roof, it won't kill me. I'm counting on it. And then he drops him. I felt like me going, buddy, what happened was me letting go of the capo's arm. You know? Oh, God. Then, like, I held him. I'm just like, hey, hold him tight. You get him, like, kind of restrained so that they can... That's a real thing.
Better.
No, it's a real thing. You have to hold on to them so that they, like, get, like, calm. Because it calms them down, which is crazy, because try doing that to a fucking adult. That's how I got my fucking... I almost lost a tooth doing that shit. I got a bloody gum out of it. But, no, so I'm holding on to him like, hey, it's okay, it's fine, everything's fine. Calmed him down, and then we're like, hey, so what happened? Right back, never calmed him down at this point. Do that like 3 times. Hey, what happened? He's like, when you pulled it out of the bag, was it all together, or did you just pull the things out of the bag? And he's like, I just pulled the moose out of the bag. The moose was by itself, and I wanted to give it to Daddy. And I'm like, oh, I took this wholesome thing that was going to happen, and I've turned it into a traumatic experience.
It's fine. He's 4.
No, that's when all the shit that you don't understand why you feel this way, that's when that happens. Like last night, he's laying down and he grabbed onto my arm and he was like, I'm like, do you want to cuddle? And he's like, no. And I'm like, do you want a goodnight kiss? And he's like, no. And I'm like, okay. And I like lay down and he's like, can you put your arm on me? I'm like, okay. I put my arm on him. And then he holds onto it and he turns over so that now I'm basically cuddling him.
Yeah.
And then he goes right to sleep.
Yeah. And
then one of my landlords turns on Career of Evil by the Blue Oyster Cult in the room on the opposite side of the wall from us.
Yeah.
With the door open.
Yeah.
Very loudly.
Mm-hmm. Of course.
Yeah. And this is after, like, us all saying, hey, don't do that.
Yeah.
Don't play music right now. There's a small child trying to sleep. And then I'm like, hey, could you turn that down? I'm trying to get Vinny to go to sleep. Like, I'm trying to be very nice, but I'm obviously very not nice.
Yeah.
And Vinny wakes up. He's like, it's okay. No one has to turn stuff down. I'll be awake. And I was like, what evil has been unleashed? And he was like, I'm going to go back to sleep. I'm like, okay, do you want my arm back? He's like, no. And then he goes to sleep. It went from nice, wholesome, happy, like, oh, shit, I'm nailing this fatherhood bullshit right now. And then, nope. Are we almost done with this?
I think so. We're at the fonts. We better be close.
We're at the fonts. This game contains fonts owned a license from Monotype Imaging Inc.
Yeah. And
they use the Havoc engine. Wow. And Stan Lee's
use
POW Entertainment. Love you, Stanley.
Yeah.
Sorry for saying that you were creepy in this game. I'm not sorry. They should have done a better job.
They did a really good job.
But
he looks exactly correct.
You were always my favorite. Hey, I'm gonna email this George.
Yep. Probably Jorge.
Racist.
I got yelled at how many jobs ago was it? My job in college, I get yelled at because someone came up and they were like, my name's Jorge, and I wrote it on the fucking sandwich, and the person who went to yell the name looks at it and they're like, Horhe? Who's this? And then he goes, I think it's me. And then she turns around and is like, what is his name? And I go, Jorge? And she just yells at me about it. I didn't know. I had never met a guy named Jorge before in this context in which I needed to spell it.
Okay,
I didn't know.
This is a good example of white people ruining shit. I know white people who named their kid George, Jorge, or Jorge. And I don't like it. I don't like it because that's now in my head the toddler that I've met whose name is George, Jorge. Instead of Jorge, which it probably rightfully should be.
There's a fucking the hilarious non-canon JoJo book that I need to read that's about It's about, okay, Joseph's dad, Jonathan's son, named George Joestar, except that
George or Jorge?
they spell it in the novel as Jorge, but I think it's supposed to be George.
Is it a fanfic?
This is a book that came out that is non-canon. It has some of the most bonkers, insane bullshit in that, like JoJo is already at like 7 degrees of insane, and then in most works of fiction, when you take something non-canon, like the author is allowed to go just fucking bonkers and make it extra crazy, right?
Mm-hmm.
JoJo's baseline is at that level. So the fucking the non-canon JoJo book has things like there are 36 cars. You know Cars? There are 36 of them on the moon, and he's a good guy now. Yeah. I think it's the moon. It's either the moon or the Mars, or Mars. And I got yelled at for saying the wrong one, because it's like, oh, don't be ridiculous.
Fair. This is the start of the new episode of Spider-Man, post-credits.
Oh, okay. Good luck cutting that shit together, cutting out my JoJo talk.
I'm not going to.
So you're gonna what? Cut in me mid-sentence?
Oh, did you see the green light?
What the fuck?
See all the black shit?
They do. What the fuck?
It's Henry.
I'll keep trying.
Oh god.
It's Henrietta Osborn.
I will.
Holy shit.
Your favorite superhero.
I will.
But yeah, that's Harry. And it looks like he's going to be Venom in this game.
I
What?
love you, son.
What? Holy shit. That's fucking, whoa. That's crazy.
Are you happy now?
I am happy. That's pretty cool.
That was worth 30 minutes of
Yeah.
trying to just
I don't have
fill
to edit
space.
it. I don't have to edit it. I hope.
Yeah. If my job starts making me do 50 hours a week, you're going to have to edit it.
My new job that I'm about to fucking start, which probably will also be 50 hours a week. Awesome.
High five!
Great.
Good luck, hero.
Yeah. I got the anti-oct.
Pull the pin. Okay. Wait.
There it is.
Go over two and up one. Oh, one more. No, other way. Yeah.
I don't have it yet, because you were like, don't do side quests.
All
That's
right.
our next goal.
Okay. Chinese buffet?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Watch what happens if he just lands.
Chinese buffet, guys.
We're here for Chinese buffet.
How you doing? Chinese buffet. Hey, rat. Oh.
Good fucking job.
There's a crime I haven't done?
No, you've done it. It's just
they'll
repopulate.
Okay. I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Okay.
Anyways, May died. It's your fault. You made a choice.
I didn't, though.
You did.
I didn't, though.
Shut your butt. You made a choice.
I didn't.
You made
There
a
was
choice.
no choice.
The choice was made and it was yours.
Okay, let's go to the Chinese buffet, I guess.
Spider-Man, Spider-Man, does whatever a spider can. Spins a web, and he does. Can't you see? Just like flies, look out. Here comes the Spider-Man.